Have you ever wondered what really happens when you stop feeding her drama with your attention? When you just don't react? When you don't rise to the bait, don't defend, don't explain, don't fight back, don't chase after every sharp word she throws at you? Most men think if you ignore her drama, you'll lose her. They believe she'll slip through your fingers if you don't grab her back every time she pushes you away. But the truth is, what happens next isn't what you think. It's not just silence, it's power. It's a test that flips everything upside down. Picture this. She's used to you jumping every time she stirs the pot. She knows your buttons. She knows how to get that reaction that tells her she's still got you wrapped. Maybe she doesn't do it consciously. Maybe she's not plotting. But that pull for control lives in tiny moments. The sharp text, the cold shoulder, the sudden, "we need to talk" at 1 a.m. The old you, he would have answered. He would have explained, apologized, defended, begged, reasoned. He would have played her game on her field by her rules. But this time you don't. This time you lean back. You read her words and you feel your heartbeat wanting to jump. You feel your mind cooking up paragraphs of defense, counterattacks, explanations, and you do nothing. You breathe. You put the phone down, you pour a glass of water, you step outside for air, and the silence starts to do something that words never could. Because here's what drama really is. It's a test. It's an invitation for you to prove who holds the frame. Are you the storm that bends every time she blows cold? Or are you the mountain she has to circle because you won't move just because her mood does? When you ignore her drama, not with cruelty, not with punishment, but with calm indifference, you teach her something about you she can't learn any other way. You show her where her power ends and your self-control begins. You show her that her chaos can't pull you into the spin unless you choose to step inside. She won't like it at first. Expect that. She'll push harder. She'll double down. The text will get sharper. The silence is longer. She'll poke at your pride, hoping the old version of you will crack and come crawling to patch her discomfort with your comfort. But when you stand your ground, when you answer her heat with calm, or sometimes don't answer at all, you flip a switch she didn't know was there. You stop being the predictable man she can push around with her moods. You become the mystery that makes her wonder if maybe she pushed too far. And that wondering, that's where her attraction lives. In the question mark, not the period. See, a man who can't control himself becomes a toy for a woman's moods, but a man who doesn't need her calm to feel calm himself, that man is dangerous in the best way, because he's unshakable. He doesn't react. He responds when it serves him, when it's worthy, when it's needed. And that's rare. That's gold. Most men are so desperate to fix a woman's emotions that they drown in them. They forget that her drama isn't always about you. Sometimes it's her own storm. Sometimes she wants to feel you stand there while she blows around you. She wants to feel you steady, the safe place she can throw the worst of herself at and still find you standing when her thunder runs out. When you ignore her drama, you force her to meet herself in the silence. She has to sit with what she started. She has to feel the echo of her words in an empty room because you didn't rush in to fill the space with more noise. That silence, it makes her feel her own storm. And 9 times out of 10, if she cares, she'll come back softer. She'll test the water with a small reach. "Hey, what are you doing? I was thinking about you." You'll want to jump, to prove you're still there. But this is where men fail again. They break the silence too soon. They slam the door back open with need. But the men who win this moment are the ones who open it slow, who answer calm, who don't punish but don't reward either, who match her softness with steady presence, not eagerness. Because here's the thing, ignoring drama doesn't mean ignoring her. It means ignoring the bait. It means loving her without feeding her worst habits. It means standing so firm in your own self-respect that she can't drag you down into a fight you didn't start. Think back. Maybe you've been there. Maybe you've watched her eyes flash when you didn't take the bait. Maybe you saw her lips soften when you just smiled instead of sparred. Maybe you felt her edge dull when your calm swallowed her chaos whole. That's the secret. A man who doesn't flinch under fire is the man she feels safest melting into later. Drama dies in the oxygen of indifference, not coldness. There's a difference. Coldness punishes. Indifference frees you both. Because when you stand calm, you're not fighting her. You're refusing to fight yourself. You're refusing to betray your own peace just to manage hers. And when she sees that, she knows you're not like the rest. She knows she can't just yank your strings. She knows if she wants your warmth, she can't freeze you out and expect you to thaw her on command. Some women will leave when you stop playing the game. Let them. Some storms aren't worth standing in, but the ones who matter, the ones who test because they want to feel your spine, they'll lean back in when they see you won't bend for the petty stuff. They'll trust you more when they see you don't betray yourself to soothe them. And the best part, the man you become when you master this, he doesn't just handle her better, he handles life better. Boss gives you drama? Calm. Friend stirs the pot? Calm. World shakes you at the edges? Calm. Because ignoring her drama isn't really about her. It's about you. It's about building that unshakable peace inside that can't be stormed by someone else's weather. So next time she starts, breathe, listen, step back, ask yourself, is this about me? Is this worth my peace? And if it's not, let it pass. Like a cloud that looks dark but never rains. You don't chase clouds. You don't argue with thunder. You don't wrestle wind. You just stand there, steady, until the sun breaks through again. Most men never learn this. They spin in circles trying to calm storms they didn't cause. They live their whole lives apologizing for things they didn't do just to keep someone else comfortable. But the ones who stand, the ones who let her drama crash harmlessly against their calm, they get something no reaction ever earned, her respect. And respect is love's backbone. It's trust's soil. It's the one thing you can't buy or beg for. You earn it in how you stand when she tries to knock you over. So when the next test comes, and it will, remember this. You don't fight storms. You don't fear them. You outlast them. And when the wind dies down, she'll see who you really are. Not the man who explained himself to death. Not the man who chased her moods like a stray dog. The man who stood. The man she couldn't move with noise alone. She'll remember that silence. She'll remember how it felt when you didn't flinch. And the next time she thinks about stirring the pot just to feel powerful, she'll remember you don't dance to every drum beat. You lead the rhythm. Or you don't dance at all. And that's when the drama ends. Not because you won the fight, but because you refuse to fight at all. So here's the secret. The man who ignores her drama with calm isn't ignoring her. He's showing her who she can trust when the storm is over. Himself. And if she wants him, she'll come back to where the calm lives. That's how you win. Quietly. Steady. No apologies for your peace. And when she sees that, she won't push so hard next time. She'll pull closer instead. Because every storm wants somewhere safe to die. Be that place.